Hey, it's been a little while since we posted our last video. So we're gonna update you with two videos, 2 days in a row.
Woo! Yeah, it's gonna be the first ones from the day after our wheel fell off all the way till just before Easter when we finally left San Angelo with our new jumbo truck.
And then if you come back tomorrow, we'll show you what we've been doing ever since then. But just to give you a little recap where we are, what's going on.
Last time on Go Hook Sky.
So we are back at Family RV. They just got done putting in a new water pump. We discovered that was having trouble. Oh, our wheel fell off. What a great beginning to an adventure. We made it, finally, back to Family RV. We're gonna sleep in the busted wheel camper for the night. We'll see what tomorrow brings. So we left everybody on the side of the road in Sweetwater.
Yes.
That was an interesting night.
Sleeping in a parking lot with the trailer all crooked because we didn't have a wheel.
You know, there's this Bible verse that says, God works all things together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purposes. And, yeah, I'm glad we're not in Monahans today. The winds are like gusting at 40 miles an hour-ish. They're crazy. And I don't want to be in a giant sandbox for that. So, you know, on the one hand, sucks to have a wheel fall off. But on the other hand, I don't think anything would have kept us from being out there right now otherwise. And so that's good news. We're at a cool little park in Sweetwater, and we're going to spend the night here because tomorrow the wind should die down, and we'll just continue on from there. They're fixing the trailer today. They said it'd be done by this afternoon, so we'll pull it here to the park when they give it back to us, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. And so then they were going to get it fixed that day.
Yes.
They spent the day with it.
They were missing a part.
So yeah, that was them on the phone. He's going to call me back with some more options after they talk to the owner. But the only 5-lug wheel hub that they had at the parts store was the wrong size for our wheels. So they're gonna hopefully get one tomorrow, but it's not gonna be ready tonight. So he's gonna go, so he mentioned maybe like a free rental trailer for tonight. So they're gonna make sure we've got a place to stay tonight, a thing to stay in tonight. But no, they're not gonna have it done today.
And so since we were technically extra homeless because our RV was in a state that we couldn't sleep in it, they let us use one of their rental RVs for a night. So we got to stay in a Puma. Not the Puma we were going to buy, but a Puma.
It was about the same size, it was the same GVWR. It was higher. You didn't like the layout.
Not as a full-time RV.
See, I thought I might like the layout better as a full-time RV. But it doesn't matter because
this is the one we got.
This is what we got. And so we spent the night at the, what was that? The hitching post. The hitching post in Sweetwater. Great people, great folks.
Very clean showers and bathrooms.
Oh my gosh, great showers and bathrooms. The whole facility was pretty great as far as RV parks go. Stayed next to Mom and Roy, and the next day they finished it up and we were done by we were out the door by noonish.
I don't remember.
And
we made it all the way to Andrews. Yeah?
Andrews, Texas.
Andrews.
Hello and welcome to a gorgeous sunset in Andrews, Texas. Halfway between Sweetwater and Guadalupe Mountains, where we're still trying to get up the peak tomorrow. It's dinner time. Let's go. Not the best campsite I've ever seen, but cheap. Good for one night. Serves a purpose. Paid what, $25?
That was it.
What do you think of the campsite, Leah?
But I thought she was saying
Yay!
50 a night.
It's a good campsite?
Yeah.
You want to stay here forever?
No.
I mean, not the fanciest night, but we were safe and had power and
Yeah. And dinner was good.
yeah.
Well, good morning. Today's the day we're gonna go to Guadalupe Mountains, climb the peak. We're in Andrews today. Should take about 3 hours to get there. Around lunchtime, we'll start the climb. I'm excited. It's been a couple of years, but I just need to climb a mountain. Boy, there's just an effect that it has on like clearing your head that's perfect. So we're gonna get that done today. So then the next day we went to White's City. We were gonna camp the whole time at Chosa, but Mom didn't want to do boondocking. So we went to White's City. And that wasn't a bad site either. I got no footage of it.
Oh.
So.
Again, it was a parking lot with hookups, but it had a shower.
Oh, it wasn't a parking
and
lot. They had like little.
Well, yeah, like a little, and there was like a
back-end
little
sites.
playground. Yeah, it was a cute little,
Yeah.
nothing, it wasn't,
Very touristy.
yeah.
Very not us.
And then, but it had laundry, it had showers. The
Those were
dryer
nice.
didn't dry my clothes, but that's okay. I used my drying
Yeah.
rack for the rest.
So enjoy this footage of the White City RV park. It's gonna be like one of those test screens. So then we went down into Guadalupe Mountains and hiked some
With your mom.
with my mom.
And you made it all the way up. It came down in the dark. The hair a bit of the dark.
Yeah, and y'all got cold.
I stayed with the girls and Kyle's mom, and we made it half-ish way up. I don't know. Probably not halfway. I mean, a really good chunk. We made it through the hardest part.
3/8.
We went down because we didn't want to be stuck on the mountain in the dark. He had the keys to the truck.
You had left all your keys with Roy back at the
Yeah.
campsite.
Yeah, and Zoe had left her jacket in the Suburban, so obnoxious. I could see the jacket through the window, but she was freezing cold. And me being a responsible mother, I chose to give her my jacket, and I just literally ran around the parking lot to stay warm. And did like weird jazzercise moves.
And I almost just went ahead and sent the keys down with like a hiker going the other direction. But I could have sworn that you would just like only given the RV keys to Roy instead of.
I should have thought of that.
So then they departed the next day, and we went down to our first BLM boondocking campsite.
I really liked it there.
Oh, it was great. So in a lot of ways, I feel like our adventure just began. We parted ways with my mother. She had to get back home. This morning we were in White City, New Mexico at another RV hookup spot. And it's really not our cup of tea. So here we are at Chosa Campground. Foster wants to go back to the trailer. And this is boondocking.
There were great people that we met there. They were really fun. The kids met more kids to play with and bike. I think Zoe biked in a circle around the RV for hours.
Zoe finally can like really actually ride her bike confidently. And
Yeah.
she learned it there. That was really cool. And so then we went back and hiked Guadalupe Mountain as a family.
Yeah, just the four of us.
know if you can hear us through the wind, but we made it, and now we're hiding from the wind right before we go down. We're at the top with my children. How do you feel, Zuzu?
I feel good, except for the ankle.
It's cold. Say happy, happy. How you feel, lady?
Good.
And the wind was bad.
It was bad. I lost my hat.
I'm
I'm still sad about it.
Well, we got a picture of you with it.
Because that's going to keep me from this
Burn.
sunburn that I got today.
But it was the windiest I'd. This is my 11th time to climb Guadalupe Peak, and it was the windiest I'd ever seen it. It's not the worst I've ever seen it because it was like sunny and warm. And there was the time that I came down in the snow, but it was definitely challenging. So we were coming down and had like a 40-50 mile an hour gust, and scared the
pants off of Leah.
Yeah, that's the way to say it. Scared the pants off Leah.
We did have to. There were times where we had to just bend our knees, grab our small children, and just kind of take that power stance so that they wouldn't blow off the mountain.
We don't have footage of those moments either because
we needed all of our hands.
Priorities. So then after enjoying our time at Chosa, we went on to Monahans. And it's interesting to know, as we go, we get better and better at hooking the trailer to the Suburban, and it becomes less and less scary to tow. But we're still going to get a new vehicle.
Yeah.
The Suburban is just not cutting it. But like I said, as we hitched it better and better, it gets easier and easier to tow.
I'm so tired. Just walking that tiny bit in the sand. Oh my gosh.
We're at another favorite place. We just left Guadalupe Mountains, dumped in Carlsbad, and now we're back in, another part of Texas.
No throwing the sand.
And it's gorgeous. Let's have some fun.
We did the disky sledding thing. What's the proper term for that?
I don't know. They were really they're like snow discs.
Yeah.
They're meant for snow, but the sand is...
It all works.
Like hot snow. I'd rather the sand than the snow any day of the week.
Rather the snow than the sand.
Ugh.
Snow is cold, but I still have sand in my eyeball, and I can't get it out. And they played for hours in that sand. I finally was like, guys, it's 6 o'clock. It's
dinner time.
I'm going to bathe you, and we're going to eat dinner.
We had tacos that night, didn't we? When that night?
Yeah, that was Taco
Good
Tuesday.
tacos. So then the next day we packed up and came back to San Angelo because, wouldn't you know it, our adopted daughter who lived with us, because that's a long story. We'll tell it one day.
I asked her what she wants us to call her, and she just said we can just refer to her as our daughter.
Oh, our daughter. Oh, how sweet.
Yeah.
Our daughter, who's married, has a kid. They bought a house. That house happens to have full RV hookups behind it. So, the joke has been, we took her in when she was homeless, and now she's taking us in when we're homeless.
Today, we signed the papers.
We closed on the house.
Do not own that house anymore, which is...
I got to see 6 figures in my bank account for just a little while.
Which, yeah, it's weird. It hasn't fully sunk in that this is...
Done.
Yeah.
But now we owe $0.
To everyone.
To everyone. We are completely 100% all the way.
Our awning's
without exception.
Our awning's trying to blow away.
Debt free.
Yes.
We just so hey, Dave Ramsey.
We're debt free. Woo!
We're debt free. You should book us on a show and
pay us millions of dollars.
No, not millions of dollars.
I'm just
You would
kidding.
charge Dave Ramsey an
I'm
appearance fee?
Just kidding.
If he called you up and was like, hey, Megan, come be on my show, you would be like,
so kidding.
no, sorry, Dave, we need an appearance fee.
I don't get out of bed for less than $1 million.
We didn't get out of bed this morning for less than 6 figures. So that's done.
Standards.
And we're about to go have dinner with Casey. Next stop, what did we say, Alpine?
Yeah, we're going to El Paso. I think we talked about some cool places to stop. I don't think we've actually looked anything up.
There's Alpine. There's
We talked about Fort Davis.
Fort Davis. We don't know yet. We'll let you know in the next video. So comment, where do you think we should stop on our way to El Paso? Where should we go after El Paso? Leave a comment. Like the video if you did. Hit that subscribe button.
There's a bell, right?
There's a bell. Oh, you did it.
I remembered the bell. I don't know.
Ring the bell for
does.
notifications whenever we post. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
Go Hooks, go.
Go Hooks, go. Here we go. Thank you. God bless you. We'll see you next time.